Glad to be in the kitchen this morning. Can you believe both of them born on Friday the 13th? When were you born?
January.
January. What's the date?
26th.
Okay, not on a Friday
No.
the 13th. You either. All right, good. Feeling good about being in the kitchen. And chefs Taylor Anderson and Baron Rodrigue back with us once again from the Green Onion at the Great Neck location, and they're going to show us how to make something that's a little tricky, but you're going to show us how to do it right. Wild mushroom chicken marsala crepes, and the crepe is the intimidating part, I think, for a lot of people.
Well, it's really funny that you say that because actually it's one of the easiest things that you can do.
But you're a professional chef. As I poke you in the arm, hopefully that's okay. But you were showing me the technique because, you know, I came over here earlier and the burner was up and there was no pan on it, and the pan that had the crepe on it was not under any heat.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a technique here.
Well, there is technique. As far as the batter itself, we start off with a cup of flour, a cup to a half a cup of milk, and 1 egg, a little bit of salt and pepper in there.
Yeah.
That's what I've got going right now. As far as
pancakes?
Yes, like it's almost like a really thin pancake. It's French cuisine almost, but the way we're preparing it today, chicken marsala is generally an Italian dish.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's right, marsala.
So we're kind of melding French technique with Italian, a little bit of Italian flair in there. So what I have going on right now is we have the cup of flour, 1 egg, a little bit of salt and pepper, and the milk. And you want to mix this up really good. You don't want any spots in there.
Yeah.
As far as you were talking about earlier, the flame on in the pan.
Right.
You want to keep the pan hot, but you don't necessarily, since the crepe is so thin, it's really quick cooking time. So you don't really want to keep the crepe on the pan the entire time because you can take it off and it'll still cook through.
So you heat the pan and then take off the heat before you put the batter on, or just after you put the batter on?
I'll show you right now. So we got the pan heated up, it's on high.
All right.
Got the crepe.
Now we're going to be nice and shiny, Baron.
Crepe mix all going. And we go right into the pan.
Okay.
I guess you're right. Yeah, there is some technique to this, but I mean, if you can do a pancake, you can do a crepe. So
I'll let you know about that.
Yeah, we get it onto the flat top, the non-stick pan, and you move it around a little bit. I mean, you pour it right in the middle, move it around to thin it out.
Yeah.
Let it go for a second on the heat, and
this is
give it a
tricky
little bit
part.
longer. Yeah, we'll give it a second. Baron, if you want to go ahead and start breaking down our cremini mushrooms and our button mushrooms. Cremini mushroom is actually a baby portobello.
Okay.
Given 48 more hours, it will become a full-blown portobello cap.
Like a huge one?
Yeah, the big ones. 48 hours. Yeah, it's a fungus. They grow very quick.
Well, I mean, people notice after it rains, you know, and it's like those mushrooms pop up in their yard like out of nowhere.
So right here, we're going to flip it. And that's this is pretty much exactly what you want to look like. Nice, little bit of golden brown, still almost translucent. So we have that going. If you want to go ahead, this is fresh thyme right here.
Oh, I'm not running away. Just remember you said I was going to have a job and I just want to wash my hands.
It's a very nice flavor, very aromatic. We're going to have Carrie break that down for us.
You were going to show me how to strip the thyme.
So
and
how
folks
we'll
at home have seen how well I can do this with rosemary, which is not very well.
Start at the top and just pull it down.
Catch it in your hands?
Yep, and then we'll sprinkle it in this bowl right here. And that's almost the end result. After we get that pulled off, we're going to chop it a little bit to make it a little bit more fine. So we have 1 crepe.
Yeah, look, I'm not even looking at Antonio, but I know he's getting ready. Oh, see, I just pulled the top off. All right. There we go. Gentle. How you doing, Baron?
Good.
All right, if I get some time over in what you're doing, sorry about that.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I'll be together eventually.
You just made a little fireball.
And so now, as you see, like you said, I have it off of the heat. The pan is hot enough to where I can almost just pour it right on right here. You hear it sizzling.
Yep.
And keep the crepes going as Baron's doing that.
So if somebody's making this at home, it's okay. Oh, it's okay to make the crepes first.
Yes, this is something that this is a step that you can do first. And what's cool about crepes is that it's in different countries they call it different things, and the recipe will vary a little bit. But it's Argentina, Brazil, France, Italy. I mean, they have a bunch of different versions of the crepe.
Right.
And another neat fact about the crepe is that if you're doing
I don't like that one.
If you're doing dinner crepes, you can set a couple off to the side and make them dessert crepes also. Put a little bit of Nutella in there, put a little bit of caramel, chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good.
So, I mean, it's a really diverse dish. Like, we try to, when we come here, for all the viewers, do something that you can do at home, and you can also kind of change the ingredients if you want, or put different things in. So it's stuff that we do at the restaurant.
All right,
but it's diverse.
Today we're putting in the chicken marsala, and we'll move along with that recipe in just a moment. But first, we got to check in on the forecast with meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler. All right, back in the Hampton Roadshow Kitchen, 2 chefs with us today, Taylor Anderson and Baron Rodrigue from the Green Onion at Great Neck. They're showing us how to make wild mushroom chicken marsala crepes today. And in the first segment, you showed us the technique for the crepes. They're pretty much done. Baron was working on slicing up the mushrooms for the dish. I stripped the thyme, and now we're working on the chicken.
Yes.
I stripped a little bit of the thyme. I didn't have time to do it all.
So right now,
not even a courtesy laugh. Neither one of you.
Courtesy laugh.
At least our producer said I'm stripping the thyme.
Okay, so now we have our boneless, skinless chicken breast going in to the hot saute pan, extra virgin olive oil. At home, you can use. Generally, at home, people have extra virgin olive oil, but you can use blended oil, vegetable oil.
Okay.
This is what we prefer to use for the flavor.
So that's not like a key. That's not a key ingredient. Like the Marsala wine, that is key to chicken Marsala.
Marsala is the key ingredient. But also at home, if you do not have Marsala, you can replace it with cooking sherry. It's very similar, but it's not exactly the same.
Okay. Now the chicken is, Baron, you cut it like basically chunks, but they're a little bit thin. But did you pound it or anything?
No, we just cut it up into about 3/4 inch thick pieces.
So what's going to be the key to keeping it tender? If it's not thin and pounded on it.
Overcook it, is all. Yeah.
All right.
You just get the perfect temperature. Right now we have the mushrooms, the cremini, and the button mushrooms going in. Like I said, the cremini is just a baby portobello. If you don't have baby portobellos, you can use a whole portobello and cut it up.
Cut it smaller.
Yep. So as this is going, Baron's going to go ahead and start our Parmesan thyme cream sauce. That's going to be the sauce going over the crepe after we stuff it.
Right, because chicken marsala normally doesn't have that.
No, it doesn't.
So this is just something to go on.
Traditional chicken marsala is almost just a reduction of the marsala until it gets a nice syrupy consistency, and then it goes over the chicken. And a lot of times it's actually cooked in with the chicken, like you remove the chicken and then reduce the sauce more.
Gotcha.
But so as this is going,
So we do like a 1/2 cup for 2 servings of heavy cream. A little bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna put it on high heat. We're gonna let it reduce a little bit.
Okay. Do you need to move it around so it won't burn?
No, it'll be fine.
Okay.
yeah, not with cream. A reduction with cream, it actually thickens up, and a lot of times it's the cream we use is 40% milk fat.
Okay. It just looks pretty thick.
Yes.
Coming out of there.
Yes. So that'll reduce up, and at that point we'll add the thyme leaves and get a nice aromatic flavor in the cream. And while he was doing that, I added garlic in with the chicken.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and add our Marsala. Marsala is an Italian, mostly cooking wine. I'm sure people drink it, but generally with cooking wines, we use them because the alcohol content is higher and it burns off. Usually we can get a nice flambe going if we're doing it at work.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that. I was waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, this is the deglazing process. When you add the Marsala, it picks up all the flavors off of the pan, the garlic, all the nice, just the nice, good flavors.
So how are things going at the Green Onion these days? I know you guys are doing a brunch.
Yes, I mean, things are going great. We have our Saturday and Sunday brunch, to where Saturday we open at 10, Sunday we open at 9, and we do brunch until 4 o'clock. It's been good things, lots of business on those days.
Good. Good for you guys.
Lunch menu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to put this on there?
We run daily features every day. Sometimes we run different kinds of crepes. Just depends on.
This will be one of the features we are going to be running at the Green Onion for the next couple of days. So what you see us cooking today on TV, you'll be able to come in and order if you'd like to.
Good, because if you didn't put it on the menu after showing it to everybody, that would just be me. All right, here's something nice that we're going to do for you here at the Hampton Roadshow. We want to give you one of these Hampton Roadshow. All right, back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen with our chefs from the Green Onion at Great Neck today. They're going to show us how to make their wild mushroom and chicken marsala crepes. And you're making a whole bunch of them, which is great for our studio audience today. That means you guys get to try some when the show is over. So the chicken filling was cooked, and I missed you wrapping it up.
Yeah, we in the meantime, when we were off air, we took the cooked chicken, mushroom and marsala, put it up in the crepe, and actually have them already rolled up, but we just put them in and roll it up just like that, and we end up with this product.
I have one question about that.
Yeah.
Do you do that while the chicken and mushroom mixture is like piping hot? It doesn't matter. It won't like make the crepe get steamy or
No,
something.
actually, like we had said earlier, crepe is something that you can do beforehand. So when you put the hot mushroom and chicken in, it actually
warms it back up.
Yep, and gets it ready to go.
Okay.
So we have our Parmesan thyme cream sauce. We have our crepes on the plate, and we just do just like that.
It was actually kind of a low-fat meal until that happened.
Yes, it really was.
It was. All right, well now it just looks delicious.
Yeah, another variation sometimes we do of this is, do you have the other 2 plates? We have cream marinara that we can put on top and just melt some cheese on, and that actually can make it low-fat itself.
And like you said, you're still doing, this could be featured on a brand new lunch menu, could be one of the specials, and you're doing that brunch on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, yes. We have our new menu. We have fresh fish specials all the time. I think we're going to be having mako this week, this type of shark. And yeah, I mean, come in and see us. We'd love to make great food for everybody, and be happy to put it out there for you. Please come in and see us.
We're glad things are going well. We're going to give this a try when we come back. And don't forget that we'll put the ingredients and the how-to, so you can try this at home, at thehamptonroadshow.com, as well as the information on how you can get to the Green Onion at Great Neck. Maybe you can have Barron and Taylor just do it for you.